And just like that, magically, the show begins. All right, I found my pants. There was so much that happened today. So much is happening tonight. Yeah. No, it's a good thing. I'm assuming everybody can hear me. I'm assuming my microphone's working. Remember the old days when it used to be filled up with, can't hear you, your microphone's off, can't hear you. God, I think we got past that. But we'll just replace it with new problems. We'll just have new issues that come up. Can't see you. It's all blurry. You know, something out. You don't have your pants on. Someone will complain about something. It's about that time. Now, before you get ready, this will cause everyone to hang up. And I understand that. This is going to cause we're going to lose half the audience right now. And I understand that. I have ways I'm going to try to make up for it. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot drink tonight. I cannot drink tonight. James, you can have the whole bottle. I can't drink tonight. I have to drive to the airport to pick up Jennick's mom at midnight. Or sooner. I got to go. So I can't drink tonight. No. And Lionheart dropped in $1.99. You guys are all trying to figure out who the $2 whore is tonight. So I want you guys to see if you can figure out who the $2 whore is. Let me know. It doesn't really matter because there's none of Mrs. Four Watton's lovely ass-shaped peaches in there tonight. Lionheart drops it in, and there, take a look. Here it is. Bum, 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 bum. Familiar face? Anybody know? Do you recognize? Oh, Elizabeth Rojas says, hey there, handsome general. You're not drinking tonight, carrying precious cargo. We got you. Well, thank you. Thank you for still calling me handsome. Now the show can begin. I feel so much better. Yep. Phoenix, Common Star. Phoenix says, it's Low Torque. Ashley Beth goes, is it me? It is not you, Mrs. ABC. It is not. Lionheart said it's Ghostbusters. Oh, my God. Yes, it is Rick. It's Low Torque. Okay, guys, I'm the $2 whore. Thanks for putting me in the jar. I don't see Mrs. Four Watton's asses around here, but I'd sure like to see some. I don't get to see many naked women. I like to see a nice, big, firm Tennessee Southern peach pushed right up against my face if I get the chance. Thanks a lot. Somebody put in $5. Don't make me do it. That's a little self-serving. That's the way Low Torque sounds. I'm not kidding you. Oh, Dice says that. Says, bye, I'm going to the bar. I knew the guys would leave. I knew Dice is out. $2. He's going to put the whore in there, and then he's out. That's Dice just putting $2 in the jar and going, fuck it, I'm gone. I told you. All right, so there's something I want to tell you about Low Torque. Now, before we get started, I need to show you something here. This absolutely blew my mind. Now, I know maybe only, is Mrs. Four Watton in here tonight? Has anybody seen Mrs. Four? Because this is something that she would get. There's a few of you that may be old enough to get. Two Bear would get this. Is Two Bear in here tonight? I need to see if Two Bear's around. That's an important one. Two Bear. Who dropped in $5? Eric Leroy, on your way back. Do not stop in Gorman. No more babies. No more gas station made babies. Eric Leroy, nice pull, my man. Nice fucking pull. Eric, I got your email. I'm going to try to catch up with you. We'll have breakfast. I did get your email, my man. I was looking for Two Bear, and I was looking for Mrs. Four to see if they were in here. There's Mrs. Four. Mrs. Four is in here. Okay, she might get this. Who else is old enough to get this? Who else is the other end of Generation X that might understand this? Nick Schmidt says, what are we talking about tonight? What are your thoughts on the World Series? Anybody but the fucking asterisks. That's just bullshit. So, moving right along, they owe us a trophy. They know they do. They're fucking liars. All right, so I got to see. Okay, I need you to see something. I need you to see something. Now, this is going to click over to a split screen, and Gen Z Kid is here, so you're going to have to, hopefully when I click over, he's not picking his nose or playing with his balls or something, but there he is.
What am I doing?
Now, I can't hear him at all, so I have no idea what he's saying. The phone died. So I'm assuming you guys can hear him. I'm assuming that he's there. And I think I've got the PayPal up. I think I do. And that may come in handy in a few minutes. Hold on now. Hold on. Greg Williams, $4.99. Thank you, Greg. That's going to go to the Whiskey Fund, but not tonight. Okay, so the phone's back on there. All right, so I answered it. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, let me get back up.
Why did you bring me here? I did not come here willingly. I just got transported here as soon as you hit split screen.
Well, just do yourself a favor and shut up. Okay, this is what I wanted to show everybody. This blew me away. I had no idea. A couple of the staff sent some pictures from like high school and when they were younger. I don't think I've ever been more jealous of how some dude looked in high school than when I saw Lotork's picture. Ready? I got to show you this, and I'm not going to show you ever again. This is Lotork. Now, the reason I said I want to see if Two Bear was in here, if Mrs. Four was in here, is because, to me, this looks like Marlon Brando. I mean, I about shit a purple Twinkie 7 feet long when he sent this. I said, that's not you. You fucking went and got a picture of Marlon Brando from 1963. And I'm telling you, tell me I'm wrong. Is there anybody in here that agrees with me? Is there anybody who says that's not him? That's Marlon Brando. That's not even Lotork. That motherfucker, he kiped some dubage and he sent it in. He turned it in, is what he did.
That's Lotork.
I'm telling you, it's Lotork. See, Lee Matheny says Brando. Charles, he does look like Brando. I told you. Mrs. Four, quit talking to Chush and answer my goddamn question, woman. Don't make me drive out there to Tennessee and straighten you out, girl. I'm telling you, it's Marlon Brando. I'm just okay, kid. Whatever you're doing, quit doing it. You're fucking just.
I don't know why the microphone picks it up so well. It's the new phone, okay?
Okay, listen.
I'm literally just adjusting my seat, and you're
stop moving around. Don't touch anything in there. Don't call anybody. Don't unzip your pants. Don't do anything because it's fucking coming through my headset. Ah, damn it. See, Marcelino's his doppelganger. I told you that I'm so upset right now. I want to fire him from being on staff just because of that. That's how I feel about it. He just can't go through with that. All right, we're back on split screen. There's the kid. There's the juice. I don't know if that jar will show up on there or not. It may not. It won't show up. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to go get another one.
Yourself and then back to live into the split screen.
What's that?
You seriously cut to just yourself and then the split screen?
Well, everybody had to get a look at the general before we went back to this mess. They had to get a little bit of heart pumping, and then we can go back to the conversation. You know what? You're lucky even included in the conversation. But can't hear the kid. That's what they're saying. Kid's volume is low, low, low.
Then turn me up, up, up.
Where?
On Black Hole or Streamlabs.
All right. Count to 10. See if they can hear you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How do we do, everybody? Is that better? I raised them up on. Is that good? Still can't hear the kid. Oh, someone said better. Adam says good. Better now, kid. So we can continue, or do I still got to fuck around over here? All right, there come the thumbs up. That's a cool one. See, we can't even do a proper microphone check, can we? No, we can't because I can't drink tonight. God damn it. All right. So part of the reason that I'm showing you this, the split screen stuff, is you're typing again. Stop typing.
I clicked my mouse. I'm rearranging everything because I had to go check out the stream.
It's fucking going crazy in my ear.
Turn your volume on your phone down, okay?
No, because I can barely hear you as it is. Is there, can't you just sit on your hands or something? Can't you just put your hands on your ass?
No, because you told me to run the sheets. I pressed 2 keys and you're like, my hearing aid. I can't hear anything anymore.
It's not a hearing aid.
Turn it back down.
It's because it's fucking irritating. You kids and your goddamn rock and roll music, I swear to Buddha. All right.
We're both going to sit here and do our old man groans.
Mrs. Four, I cannot. I've already been vetoed. I told Gen X Mom, I said, the kid's going to pick you up at the airport and I'm going to be drinking. And she goes, no, nice try. She goes, you're not going to sit home drinking and having fun with everybody while Gen Z kid picks me up in a fucking 8-bit 1990 Camry that has no power steering and is falling apart and the headlights shake like this and rattle all over the place and his hubcaps are doing this because he can't put fucking hubcaps on straight. She goes, no. She goes, you come get me. I said, okay, I'll come get you.
Whoa.
That's what she said, word for word. That's what she said.
Whoa. I could have taken the truck. Jesus.
You're not driving my truck. No.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So,
you disrespect my car. You disrespect my car.
Yeah, I'm allowed to. Your car's a pile of shit. All right. So listen.
Yeah, I know.
One of the reasons I'm showing you this in here, Are you click? You can all click them because I don't want you to click. One of the things is that we have the reason we're doing the split screen. The reason we're showing you this is because we're about to make a big, gigantic leap forward. The kid's been messing around with the new camera that we've had for a month,
Yes,
and it's
yes.
very complicated. It's not an easy thing to operate. It's not just point and shoot. It does all kinds of weird shit where it refocuses and focuses, and you got to get the settings just right. Plus, the reason that we keep losing sound is the little wire right here. See how we have the big cord and the little one? Now, you guys ever watch any big podcasters? They only use the big cord. And what they do is they run the big solid XLR cables into a machine, and then the machine makes a signal that goes back into Streamlabs or StreamYards or whatever they're using. Well, we have such a device. We've been too afraid to try to use it, but if we can manipulate it correctly, then we are one more step away from doing something phenomenal. But for now, if we can make the sound all go into one place, balance itself out, we're in pretty good shape. In fact, we're in really good shape. So these microphones are all going to go into one hub, and they're going to come out. We're going to try this tomorrow morning early and see if we can't mess with it. We're going to try to hook up the new camera, which I don't know if I want, because the kid got his new birthday camera, and it's not nearly as choice as the video camera, the streaming camera. And even his camera on his phone makes my face look super ugly. Every defect in my face, it's amplified. It's almost like he took that on purpose, and he put a button and said, amplify Dad's face to make him look completely fucked up. And his Apple phone said, oh, we do have a setting for that. And he pressed it.
You got to realize it does the same thing for me, too. So we both look more ugly.
I know, but I can't. It's really, really, really hard. It's tough. Frank, you got to take off, man. We'll be talking soon because I'm going to be heading your way. Not tonight, but soon, and we'll talk about meeting up for lunch.
Are you going to look at the sheets once in a while?
Am I going to look? You sound like your mother. Marcelino, can you explain the $2 whore thing? Yes, I can. Marcelino, what happens is, and I will click back over to show you because it's not on here. So over here on this live stream, we have a jar. And in the jar falls different items, and they're basically around the little Stretch Armstrong guys, the little wrestler guy. That's a subscriber. Anytime a new subscriber joins, anytime a new subscriber comes in, the little guy falls right down here. Now, if you donate money in a super chat, anything, I think it's $1 to $3, a little face an item falls down there, and we can change that to some degree. And anything over $5 to $19 or $20, a different item falls in there. And then anything over $21, a third item falls. We don't get to set the exact parameters, but we get three choices. So Mrs. Four Wattens, she was nice enough to give us a molded cast of her ass. We brought that out here, and then we formulated a peach that looks just like it in the exact shape of her ass, and that's what you see. That's why these peaches in here look like a perfectly shaped ass. We had a mold, yeah, and so that's what goes in there. Now, what rotates is the $1 to $3 one, and it's a $2 whore. If you put in $2, the thing falls $2, and you get to be up against whatever is going on with Mrs. Four Watten's peaches. All right. So, with that being said, that we rotate that, we'll crop a face out there, and different people get to be the $2 whore. Most of the time it's staff. Sometimes it's some of you guys. We got some different pictures. People will send us a picture of your face and we'll crop it out. And then we get to surprise and see who's the $2 whore. So if more people send these images in, I can keep mixing them up. And if they're common, names and faces, people like to know they like to know, put a face with the name. You guys know the names in here, but you don't know the faces. So it's a fun thing. So we do that all the time. We'll rotate things out of there. When you put in $2 and the face falls, some different people are the $2 whore for the night, and lots of people have had turns at it. So it's fun. It's just for fun, and it really started with Lionheart. He was a $1.55 whore. He kept putting in $1.55 so his face would drop. He was whoring himself out for himself. He just wanted to see himself. So I think he was one of the first $1.55 whores. But $1.55 doesn't really roll off the tongue. So we moved it to $2. Now it's a $2 whore. And here comes more Low Torque, our $2 whore for the night. And he just wants to be up against Mrs. Fort Watton's peaches. So there you have it. That's kind of the story on that. And glad you're on board. All right. So there was something else. No, there was more stuff to say.
Oh, wait, they can't
Okay,
even
go
hear me
ahead.
'cause it's not on
You're
split
back
screen.
on live stream. So what's up?
Oh, I am. I'm back on. I'm here.
Yeah, you're here.
I forgot my pants.
I don't give a shit.
You
Stay in your
didn't give me
room.
time for this. You didn't give me time for this.
Pants
Like-
would not help you do this show any better at all.
I feel like they would.
Well-
you don't do shows without pants.
Well,
I
that's
feel like it's
important.
an important step. Yeah, I feel like it's an important step.
If I were to go, I go on like this. Okay, the ladies get this already. That's a problem. All right, it makes them swoon. They forget to make their husbands dinner. You know, they start wearing their robes a little bit looser. If I were to actually show up without pants on top of this, do you understand the chaos that would ensue? I got to be more responsible than that. I have to be. I got to be more responsible. I can't just fly like that. No.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to go over here. I want to talk about some stuff here. What
going
has
over here?
been the biggest thing of the goddamn day? I think everybody knows it. It's everyone's been talking about Elon Musk buying Twitter and all the stuff. You know, it's so funny to watch the left. They're losing their goddamn minds. They're making fun of him like, oh, you didn't want it, then you wanted it. Now I guess you're stuck with it, buddy. I guess you're stuck with it. A $44 billion, oh shit, what do I do now? Well, good luck. It's yours now. You really think he gives a shit? He wanted to do this in the beginning. You know, now he negotiated around. He fucked around to try to get the price lower and all that kind of shit. I don't think he was really trying to back out of it. You know, he's trying to drive the stock price down. Now it comes back up. He's going to be a hero. That's what it is. He's going to be a goddamn hero. But he came in there with smiles. Go ahead, kid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I think this whole thing, I don't think Twitter is going to become like a better place. I think that everyone's making a way bigger deal about it than it's actually going to happen. Because the problem with Twitter is not who's running it or what accounts are banned. It's just the people who are on Twitter. Like, you know, it's just like the culmination of just hate and just, oh, I'm hate on the internet. No one's ever going to find me. Like, I'm going to say whatever I want.
Completely disagree with you on this.
What?
And I will tell you why. First of all, there are 20 million people that are assholes and fucking with people and lying on Twitter. Okay? And the algorithms catch a lot, but these people report people. This guy said something offensive, and they turn him in. Well, guess what? There's almost nobody left to turn him in to. All the nut jobs and the fuck-ups have gone or been fired. There's probably still a few. But the place is going to be filled up with people that are fair. That's one. Now, if you're part of those millions of people that have been reporting, and hooray, we got them kicked off. Hooray, they're fucking gone. We win. Those assholes are gone. Republicans, conservatives, we got them kicked off of Twitter. Yeah. And now that's not working for you anymore. Now you don't have anybody to report to. A lot of them are just going to fucking leave. Oh, there'll still be some. They got to push the envelope and see what they can do. But all in all, most of them, I think, are going to leave. Yeah, fuck Twitter. We're done. We're out here. Elon owns it now. I don't have anybody to cry to. Nobody's going to listen. No, I don't have the power to ban people anymore. Well, get the fuck out. We didn't want you here in the first place. I really think the dynamic shift that is about to show up will be incredible. That's what I feel. Mike Perkins dropped in $1.99. Who else is in there? Did I see Gen X Mom in there? Gen X Mom, love you both. See you soon. I told you guys. I told you. I wasn't lying. I'm telling you that she's going to be at the airport. Brian Clellan, $2. Tuning in a little late. Cheers from Central Oregon. Brian Clellan, I think I know right where you are, my fine feathered friend. You're in Les Schwab's backyard, if I do remember correctly. Why? Because I live there. All right, and we got Mike Perkins. We got Mike Perkins on the $1.99, right? He's contributing to the $2 whore fund tonight. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, but it's on track. All right, so where was I? Elon Musk. Now, I told you guys my favorite part about him showing up is that it is not the free speech, and it's not that all the liberals and the blue tards are leaving. My favorite part of this is that he's putting in an edit button. That's right. When you hit tweet and your shit goes out there, you're actually going to have a chance to correct it. So I'm really happy about that. Let's see if I go this way. Let me turn that right there. Pong. All right.
You just
My
move
phone
stuff
went
around.
off. Hold on a second. My phone went off.
I
Damn
like it
it.
on pictures. I like it here. It's nice.
Why? Because you don't. They can't look as closely at you.
Yeah, I like it in this little corner here. It's nice and
Oh, now
cozy.
see,
You
I
know,
missed one. I got it
nice
now.
and cozy.
Mrs. Four was checking on
It's,
me. She put in, looks like $10, a PayPal test for our handsome general. Now I don't know how much I missed it by. It doesn't say how long the message had been sitting in here,
and,
but not
and
too long.
hey, can you move the wall here or no?
No, not moving shit for you. Just sit there and deal with it. Dilly the guy member for 7 months. He's an extra. Thanks, Dilly, for sticking around that long. We do
And Brian
appreciate it.
Hansen, $20 saying love y'all. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that's not for you. Just so you know, that's for me.
Lord Crispy, $2. Who's
Lord
drinking?
Crispy, just
Raise a
seeing if
glass
you're
with
going to
me.
read it. Greg Williams, $2. Lord Crispy, who's drinking? Raise a glass with me. I can't. Lord Crispy, I can't drink. I got to go pick up Gen X mom at the airport in a little bit. Unless you guys just want to leave her there, I'm sure she could find a ride home. I'm sure she'd find some strapping young man to trade services, and she could find a way home. Of that, I have no doubt. All right, so what's somebody saying there? Somebody goes, I made a
Huh?
comment. Oh, Gary Cruz, I made a comment about, the liberals and the blue tards are living. And he's like, what about the red tards? Red tards doesn't even sound right. It sounds too much like the regular word. Blue tards. Now that flows. That blue tards, red tards. I don't know. Come with Gary. You got to come with a better name, my man. If you want to,
Eric
you want a
Thompson.
banter of words, better name.
Okay, sorry. Eric Thompson, $2. Thank you very much. He didn't even say anything. He just dropped in the $2 trying to see more low torque.
Everybody wants to see more low torque.
He's like, low torque, please give me more low torque. I
Low
want my low
torque.
torque.
Low torque is like more cowbell.
You can never go wrong with more cowbell.
All right, so I want to get something out of the way early,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to put the same rules. Alan Pitts, I'll pay you $100 to pawn the airport trip off. No, I got to go. Listen,
Yeah,
I
it's more personal, you know.
I got to get. I'm telling you, if I don't show up, I get no badonkadonk.
Okay,
Now,
that's what I meant by more personal. I was just making it in, in a nice light.
all right. So, Lord Crispy, $2. They're not your friends because you can't drink.
Hey, anybody else see this? No one's commented on it the whole time. I got Galaga playing in the background, and then no one cares.
I knew I heard Gallagher earlier. I knew I heard
Yeah,
it.
it's just there. No one saw it. No one cares. They're all looking at you. They're like, oh man, who's this kid on this side of the screen? Let me cover it up. Like,
Ryan
come on.
McAuliffe says, hey there, probably will get drowned out. You guys crack me up. I wish my kid and I could riff like this. I love it. He's brought up that way. It doesn't even phase him anymore. Doesn't even phase him.
Disney Mama
Mom.
Sammy Joe. Oh, you want me to read it or you?
Go
You want to trade
ahead.
off every other word? Every other word. Okay.
No, just go.
Hello. Hello. I'm drunk and I love you. Disney Mama. Straight to the point, to be honest. She is the #1 Twitch supporter.
Is she
Did you know
really?
that?
I did
Yeah,
not
she
know
is.
that.
She has the 5,000 bits badge.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell
She
you,
gave
in
5,000
here,
bits.
she is a wonderful contributor, and she always makes sure that I got dinner. Every night, she'll send me a couple bucks, and I'll get dinner. All right, what's another one in here? Nope, that was the same
Ooh.
PayPal. I thought I read it twice. I did not. I'm good. Okay.
Ugh.
Just want to make sure I didn't miss something there. So yeah, okay. So here's what happened. Now, kid, if people do super chats, don't say them. Copy
Okay,
and
just
paste them, put them in the
yeah.
sheets. Okay.
Got it.
All right, so here's the gig. Now, we did this the other night. We actually had split screen like this where Gen X Mom was in her office, which I told you we're experimenting with these things so we can get them all worked out. I haven't figured out how to get one in the bathroom pointed into the shower yet, but when I do, you guys will be the first to know. Anyway, with that being said, what we did was Gen X Mom auctioned herself off for a date in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how she did this was it wasn't we were keeping track. You don't add $10, $10, $5, $10, and I'm not going to fucking keep track. Now, Mrs.
Sound like
Four
an
Wattens
auctioneer.
here, she probably could keep track. She probably could keep track with a pencil and a piece of paper she could probably do a very good. She's done it before. But the way I did it, the way Gen X Mom did it, she just said, look, the single biggest donation gets the date in Las Vegas, which also means you have to be in Vegas in the middle of January to go do that, right? That's also part of the deal. You got to be one of the people that's going. If you're going to go, you're going to be there. Then she would have a full-blown date with you. Eric Thompson, welcome, Bottom of Glass Nation. Thanks for showing up, my man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. You're going to wish you didn't. You're going to wish you didn't, but you can't have the money back now. You're stuck, baby. Now, you can discontinue next month, but you're stuck this month. A Gen X Mom says no shower cam. Yeah, I was just kidding. I would never do that.
Right,
she doesn't have to worry.
Yeah.
So what I was going to do was there were some ladies in here, some of the harem, wanted me to auction off a date for myself also, just like she did it. Now, kid, do you want to keep track of the score? Can you do that?
No, I don't know, man. Counting's really hard.
Well, you want to try to do it. Put them in the sheets and add every time something goes through with them. Now,
are we adding them up or single bitches?
Adding them up. Let's add them up. And
okay.
if you don't want to, if you want to contribute to someone, if you're not going to be there, and you say I'm adding $10 so that person gets a date, you can do that too. Just be specific on who you're doing it for.
I have a big brain. I have big counting skills.
You know what's going to happen? Nobody's going to vote. Yes, Sean Kaufman, this is really live. Sean, calm your dick, man. It's live. So no one's going to vote, and I'm going to feel like shit. So I'm going to make up that someone gave me PayPal money or something.
Oh, $10 PayPal from...
Oh, look at this. $400 from Miss April on Playboy. All right. So here's the deal. We'll do it for, I don't know. We'll do it for 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes.
You want me to set a 10-minute timer?
How would you do that?
I can just set it on my computer.
I can read a clock. I can read a fucking clock.
That's not exactly 10 minutes.
It's close enough. When 10 minutes at 6:27, at 6:37, we're going to stop. Okay. So he's going to keep track. Anybody who wants a date with me in Las Vegas, a dinner date, and I'm not a cheap date. I mean, if you're just going to take me to Taco Bell, I am not putting out on a first date, just so you know. All right, so you can do it in here. You can do it in PayPal. We're keeping track. Anybody who wants a date with Gen X Dad, this is your chance. And by God, Gen X Mom better be bidding on me.
Oh, please, God, take him off my hands. This is what I'm here for.
Mike Perkins put in $1.99 for the date with the general. So it looks like Mike and I are dating if nobody beats $1.99. Oh, Lionheart put in $20 for the general fund, not for any. No, I am not dating Lionheart. No. That's
the general fund. That is the general fund.
No.
You can't exclude him.
I told him he could not do that. No fucking way. Lee Matheny says steak and taters and a good Savard. Yeah, Lee, that's the date, man. I'm telling you. Kevin Grimes, how about a date at White Castle? We could do that.
Man, Mike Perkins getting that $2 date.
He's going to be Mike Perkins just turned me into the $2 whore. Yeah. Hey, $5 from Gen X Mom. So now I have a date with my wife. Oh, for Christ's sake.
You sound mad about it. You have a problem with that?
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Hold on. Something come through here. Hold on. I want to make sure I didn't miss something. Nope, nothing in PayPal. PayPal must not be working because there should be tons of stuff in PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal's not working, of course.
Oh my God! So I got you know what? Do you guys remember what Gen X Mom got for her? She got a bunch of entries. You remember that? And she got one that won the whole thing, $600. $600 for her date. I've got other than my wife, I got $1.99 from Mike Perkins. Oh, for God's sakes!
$4.99, best date ever.
I don't know what she's going to expect out of me for $4.99, but it's going to be quite a bit. Anthony Stahl 1K payment upon receipt. No, the money comes first, not the date. Gen X mom, $10 In-N-Out burger date with Gen X dad. All right. Well, hopefully she's still pushing that for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mrs. Two Bear, $20. $20. That's right. Mrs. Two Bear. Now we're looking good. Disney Mama Sammy Joe, I said I wasn't going to donate because you already promised me a date several times, but here's to the date with the general. All right, 20 for Sammy Joe. She's going for 2 dates, double header. Greg Williams, do you guys ever come to Fort Bragg, North Carolina? We are making 2 trips. One next spring back east, and then the following October we'll be back there for 10 days. Now I don't know what part of the East Coast we're going to be on, but I'm not looking for the New York area. No. I'm looking more for like the top, the Florida up to up the eastern seaboard that way, quite a way. So we will be. Just don't have any definite plans, Greg, but pay attention. We're coming. We're coming that way. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to go. I really can't. We're driving the whole way because the general don't fly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't fly. He can drive for a couple days, and then I'll fly out there to meet him.
Yeah,
but I will say, I got to be your wingman right now because I feel like I'm not doing anything, and I'm sitting here, and I was like, what? Why not? Oh, $20 from to Sammy Joe's bid. So we're up to 40 on Sammy Joe.
Sammy Joe's got 40.
Yeah, Sammy Joe's got 40. $40 date. You guys are pushing it. My guy, he's way more than that. Now, if I had to sell him to you, you see this guy right here? This guy is way worth. Yep.
That's not me. I'm on the other side of you.
Now, this guy right here, he's worth more than that guy. This guy, way more, okay?
Low Country Joe is $2, $5. Low Country Joe $5. Bullshit. I'll you go putty with a Crunchwrap Supreme. What is that?
You will.
Yeah, $5 not going to cut it, Country Joe. Yeah, they said $2. A lot of.
Or from Gen X Mom.
See that? I got to go. We are boarding. Bye, everyone. $1.99. She will be out of the competition. Only 5 minutes left. There's 5 minutes left in the competition. And right now, Sammy Joe's winning with $40. Mrs. Two Bear is trailing with 20. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
I can't believe I'm going so cheaply.
$40.
$40. My date is $40. She got $600. And I got $40 coming. That's it. Five minutes left. Yes, a lot of people have.
You got to understand who's more beautifuler. Who's more beautifuler?
Have they not seen this? So yes, a lot of people have dropped PayPal, and that was a big thing. PayPal pulled all that back, just so you guys know. That $2,500 charge thing, they undid that whole thing. They had to. Cave Bear, yo, General, what bloody has 2 legs? A dog cut in half. Wow, Cave Bear. In the middle of my date? In the middle of my date thing? You doing this? Oh, well, I guess that's going to be it. We got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. I can't sell you any better. I'm looking at you right now, and, you make it very tough to be a wingman. Did I ever tell you that?
Doris Jean said the dad is more beautiful. I think they were you. I think you missed a comment because you're flapping your gums. Someone said they would take you instead of me.
Oh.
Yeah, but you missed that.
Well, they're obviously delusional.
10 more for Sammy Joe from Eric Leroy. Now Sammy Joe's got 50.
And 5 more to Sammy's bid from...
Wow, Sammy's getting 2 dates. Sammy's going to get the one I promised her. Now she's going to get another one. Good Lord.
Cabo's saying you're the $2 whore tonight.
It figures Cabo would say that. I can't... Can I drink her under the table? I can drink anybody under the table. Literally. If we're drinking the same thing, if we're drinking whiskey, I would drink. You're done. There's only one person I think that can keep up with me on Jack Daniels. One, and she won't be there in Vegas, although I would love to see her there again. Yeah. All right.
Michael Dawson said we should sell the kid. First off, I'm a minor. Second off, PayPal. I don't want to be sold.
I'm checking PayPal.
You got it?
Oh, look at that. There is one. No, it doesn't. I have to keep clicking it for some reason. You guys haven't paid his bar tab yet. Let's eat. Oh, whoa. Mrs. Four put in a C note.
Whoa!
Now,
Right at the buzzer too. Coming up on it.
I'm not sure what she means by that. Now, in my estimation, when someone says, let's eat, that's like being asked out on a date. I
Yeah.
think she just asked me out on a date. I think Mrs. Four is at $100 because she just said, let's eat. That's a date. Yes, I'd love to sit and eat with you. Date accepted, Mrs. Four. $100 a C note came flying through there, and now she's winning. Yeah. So $100 bill for Mrs. Four Watton. I'm accepting her terms that we
Did you
can
see
go.
Wisenoak? You see Wisenoak?
You're a minor, perfect to be sold. You already have a profession. He spelled minor wrong, though, didn't he?
No, because he was talking about the job.
Ah, okay. All
Now you're
right, so
catching
there's
on. There
Two
you go.
Bear is flipping off. I think he's flipping off Mrs. Four because now his wife no longer has a date. Sorry, you're stuck. You're stuck. Two Bear, you're stuck with your wife all the days you're there. You don't get a break. You don't get a couple hours off. You tried to pawn her off on me. You better put up some more money. There's 2 minutes left because if you don't, then you're stuck.
Hey guys, everyone! I like how Sean says hi to me in the middle of live stream. Hello, hi.
I think it's funny that Two Bear was pawning off his wife for the date. He's like, how much do I have to spend? Get rid of my wife for 2 hours. I know that's what he was thinking, and so does she. She's sitting right next to him drinking, going, "Go ahead, tough guy. Sell me out." No. Elizabeth, I'm not doing the voice. I'll do the voice on the date. I'll do the voice on the date.
Whoa! You might need to add some extra time then. We only got like 30 seconds left.
The Ace Jumpman, $20. Johnny Come Lately, not from the Chesapeake, might be heading off to Philly. My little cousin got called up to kick for the Steelers. Wow, that'd be something. That'd be really cool. Love to go see that. All right, Two Bear. You don't have to run around. You don't got to run around saying, "Oh, my wife. I love my wife. I don't have to take a break from my wife." Everybody always says that same thing. All right, everybody says that all the time. So don't pretend. All right, and all
Chris,
right.
Chris, thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars. And thanks, guys, for the awesome
the kid
content.
just phone shut off.
Did it?
And what did I do wrong there? Oh, I messed that up. Stand by. All right, you see, you called right when I'm trying to get my PayPal straightened out. You fucking with me.
What are you talking about? Or what are you talking about? You should be able to hear me now, right? Right.
I can't hear you. Quit fucking with me. All right.
It was
so
$10 Canadian from Chris saying thanks, guys, for the awesome content.
Chris, you're welcome, but more importantly, thank you for showing up. Mm-hmm. All right, Brandon mentioned $5. Hey, kid, how much for Gen X Mom for a Gen X Mom ambush video?
Like I ambushed Gen X Mom, or she ambushes Gen X Dad?
No, you'd ambush her with one of your questions. So what they're really asking you is how much would they have to raise for you to get the shit kicked out of you in a bloody lip? Because that's what's going to happen if you go after Mom.
Honestly, guys, you act like this is a one-time beating. No, she holds this over my head in a grudge for at least a week. So this is worse than a buzz cut, because a buzz cut I could play off, So, what are we feeling, Gen X Dad? If this is actually going to happen? Because I don't know.
Hold on, let's quit the deal right now. Where the bidding is over, the date is over. Mrs. Four won the date for $100. In the fine print, it is not transferable. I don't want to find out that Mrs. Four Watton is now saying, "Well, Lionheart I'm not going to date a 6'12" jolly green fuck for a date in Vegas just because Mrs. Four wants to see it happen." She wants to sit third wheel and watch. No. Not going to happen. That's all. That's it. That's how it's going to end, is right there. So it's over. Other than Mrs. Four, do you guys realize the highest bid was $40 and the highest bid for Gen X Mom was $600? Do you guys realize that? And she's all in. She goes, yeah. She goes, I'll go on the date. She goes, fuck it. She's going out and buying new clothes. She's going to smell nice and everything. You guys are going to get me in my stinky overalls and my boots with holes in it. That's what Mrs. Four is going to get.
Yeah. And while they're on their dates, I guess I'm just going to be with Trippy. Trippy and I are just going to hang out.
I did not say it was transferable, Mrs. Four. Now you stop yelling at me right now. It is a non-transferable. I said you could put money on for someone else to go. I didn't say you could win and give your ticket away. This isn't Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm not a golden ticket you can pass around. Now you could have bought bars of chocolate for someone else, but you can't give the ticket away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. All right,
Now
so
what?
Lions' hopes are dashed now. He's all upset.
Now what? What do we do?
Well, I'm going over here to pictures because I had some more stuff to talk about. Bum,
Oh, you do?
bum. Yeah, so speaking of Vegas, if you guys want to go, you guys need to email. You guys got to do this. You guys got to let us know if you're thinking about going. We're planning out some stuff, but I don't want to plan out like an activity to do for like 50 people and then 300 show up and I'm like, why didn't you fuckers? Hey, that's loud, dude. Stop. You're yelling and stuff. You're really fucking loud.
Oh,
you just
sorry,
yawned in front of everybody.
I was stretching. Sorry. That was like one of the really good stretches where you're just like.
Okay, but if you're a trained broadcast professional, shut the fuck up. Quit making noise.
When did we ever say we were more than above average amateurs?
I don't sit here and scratch the microphone and burp and all that shit when you're talking. Shut up.
First off, what you hear and what they hear is different. So you apparently hear a lot more than them, which is weird.
I'm really going to mute this motherfucker soon. That's what's going to happen. All right. So anyway, what I was saying was in Vegas, we don't want to plan an activity and have like room for 50 people and then have 300 people show up where I have to ask 250 people, why didn't you tell us you were coming? Oh, I figured you'd have room for one more, man. I figured you'd have room for just, come on, man. There's 250 of you. Even if you're just thinking about going, let us know that you're thinking about going. You don't have to show up. This isn't a commitment. You just got to give us some guidance here, a little help. That's all I'm saying. And for anybody who goes, I was going to show some of this I did before. Gen X Mom in her new office area, she is really going to town on stickers, bumper stickers, shirts, and magnets. She is doing a bunch of stuff. And she's this is all stuff I think she's just giving away. If you show up in Vegas, if you took time to drive out there, like on the meet and greet, you know, the one night, the official night of the meet and greet, because there's some people that live in Las Vegas and they just want to show up for the drinking and the hanging out where we all sit around and bullshit for a while. That's the one where she's going to pass everything out. So I'm just telling you, she's already working on this stuff. She's buying the stuff, inking it up, making designs, putting it together, and it should be a lot of fun. And you're going to get some stuff, man. Now, I can't say swag, right? What am I supposed to say?
No, just say merch.
Just say merch?
Say merch. Say merch, please. Like, swag is okay. It's not that big of a deal. But when you say it, I, like, cry inside.
What? A lot of people say that. That's like the terminology that your generation
No.
used.
It's when my ears hear your voice say swag. It just
there is no pleasing you. You know that, right? There's just no pleasing you.
Don't say it. Just don't. Okay.
All right. So the Vegas stuff gets made. Now, you guys know that Gen X Mom has been in Las Vegas for a few days playing Grammy. And I got a bunch of pictures. A lot of them went up on Patreon, the General's Lunchbox, YouTube memberships. You got to see some stuff. I kind of held back one that slipped through. One that slipped through that shows her true nature. You guys think she's wonderful. You guys think she's delightful. Well, how would you guys like to go to bed with that every night? Not the little boy on the left. I dig him. He's fucking cool. No, the one on the right. The woman with the brown hair. That's what it looks like when she takes off her makeup at night and she crawls into bed. That's what I have to deal with.
I know. I walked downstairs early in the morning and she was out there and I was like, oh my God.
Yep. Cup of coffee looking like that.
Yeah,
all right. So before you guys start running your mouth on how beautiful she is and how great she is, when you go on the date, that's what she's going to look like. Just like that. That is one of those pictures I'm not supposed to show. No, I'm supposed to hold that back. I'm not supposed to let people know. Well, there you go. All right. I also want you guys to know that I was going to go to my Zen, my place of Zen today. I wasn't going to hang out. I wasn't going to come in here and do a bunch of stuff. I wasn't going to do a bunch of show prep because I've really been working hard on my yard. And yes, it's covering up you too, kid.
What? I couldn't even see it yet. You really cover me up? Is that what you're
I
doing?
did. I covered you
Sir,
up.
why you covered yourself up?
There's my backyard. It's coming
You
along.
did
It
you?
was a nightmare of a wreck. It's been a lot of work, a lot of stuff over the past 2 months to clean stuff up and start to turn it green,
Hey,
start to turn the pool blue. It's been a mess. Now the gazebo got a lot of work to do on that. I might ask Lion to just rebuild one, make a new one out there. He could probably whip one up cheaper than I could repair that thing because it's falling apart. But there's a big spa jacuzzi inside, so it looks good. Anyway, yeah. So this is where the barbecues are going to be. Next year, when we do the barbecues, the Gen X Talks, the spring and summer barbecues, I've
mhm.
already got permission from Gen X Mom. We can do them. This is where we're doing them. This is the yard where we put it. We have a
Oh,
big bar
okay.
outside, and we got tables and chairs. It'll be a lot of fun.
I
That'll be
didn't
a
know
lot
we
of
were
fun.
back.
We are back. Ace
Like
Jumpman
I
got
should have
him.
gotten pants while I was off screen.
Ringo sat tired member for 8 months, bottom of the glass. So you're saying she's freaky? No, she when without her makeup, she looks like the Kiss Nation uncovered.
The Jewish
New,
people.
what's that?
The Jewish people.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say that. Yes, they're Jewish, but you don't say it. You don't bring it up. They just are.
Are they not proud?
Well, yeah, they're proud of being Jewish, but back
Well, then it
then
shouldn't be a problem.
they had to cover up because they wouldn't let Jewish rock stars out there, so they put on makeup. Nobody knew they were Jewish. Once they found out how great they were, it didn't matter. You see how that goes?
Exactly. So it shouldn't matter that they're Jewish.
All right, I'm moving on. Lord
It shouldn't matter
Crispy,
that I'm saying it.
Lord Crispy, making me keep restart what I'm saying. Lord Crispy, $50, half a C note. Turn my whole screen pink. I take your I got have a C note that won't ambush your mom. Prove me wrong and do it tomorrow in the morning, or the general owes me a full C note. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. How does that go again? Well, I couldn't even. What is Lord Crispy? Lord Crispy's drinking.
I don't know. I can't understand Lord Crispy when he because I read it in an Australian accent.
Why? He's not Australian.
Isn't it? No, loud one. Sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. I've been drinking a bit too. I mean, I'm tired.
I take you got half a C note here that won't ambush your mom. In other words, what he's saying is he paid you $50 to ambush mom in the morning
Yeah.
to see if her face really looks like that. And if it doesn't, and if I'm lying, then I owed Laura Crispy a C note. We'll see how that goes. Brandon Mitchell, $5. I'll drop 100 on Gen X Mom ambush video and a trip to the woodshed. Well, now there's $150 if you'll do the ambush
Guys,
video.
guys, I don't think you realize the danger that I'm in here. Also, everyone's laughing at my jokes here. This is great. I like making
Well,
people laugh here.
I
This is fun.
can't. I'm trying to read it. I think I back out and I back into the screen for PayPal. It looks
Why?
like because I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing something. I can't tell. I'm trying. I think I got it covered. I don't know. I'm so fucking bad at this. All right. Yeah, I think I got him good. Okay, I think I'm all right on PayPal. I'm good.
Okay, you're good on PayPal? You're good? Finally?
I think so.
Okay, good.
All right.
Because Trippy got here. There's a lot of people saying ambush mom. Not yet.
I put Daniel in the woodshed.
Why? What did Daniel say?
He said something bad about your mom.
Oh,
So I put him in the woodshed. Fuck
yeah,
that
okay,
guy.
well, yeah.
If I told everybody what he said, they'd fucking go kill this guy in La La Land here. They
Mhm.
would computerly destroy him.
Anyways, Ian saying my channel is very nice. I do like my channel. I like Gen X Dad being on the channel. Gen X Dad, do you like being on the channel?
No, not when you're
That's what I
here.
thought. That's what I. Okay, do you want me to leave? I'm out of here then. You know, I gotta go. You really need me to
Disney
go, man.
Disney Mama Sammy Joe, $5. If I go to Vegas and I don't get my date, all future donations go to Gen X Mom indefinitely. You're
Whoa, big
getting your
word.
date.
Can you
Sammy
please
Joe.
explain that word to me? It's a little big.
What word?
In definitely.
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Sandlot on you.
Okay.
Forever.
Oh. Then why didn't she say forever? Why is she saying definitely?
Because she's a grown up. She's not a third grader. That's why. Oh.
Forever is a big word. 8 letters.
Almi says, Red LP Almi, I'm a Gen X mom. I get everything you say. That's good. Thank you. That means we're like-minded. We think alike. We talk alike. We breathe alike. I bet you breathe oxygen just the same way I do. That's our connection. Yeah. The more things in common. Yeah. We both see with our eyes. Yes, we do. See? The more of a connection. You just got to give me a minute. I'll find more stuff. All right. So, yeah. There was more things to bring up here. We talked about that. We talked about that.
We also talked about that. Don't forget about that.
All right. So here's another one since you guys have been asking. This one is working great. This podcast, we've done like a series of 5 in a row. We've been moving in a good direction, and the numbers have been climbing. People have been sharing the podcast around. Hopefully by next week, 2 things will happen. 2 things next week. One is we are going to be, you know how I was telling you guys before, but right now, when you put up a video, the kid puts up a video, he manually puts it on YouTube. He manually puts it on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. He just goes to each place and puts it up, but not with the podcast. The podcast, we just put it up on anchor.fm, which is part of Spotify. Now, Spotify links it to Apple Podcasts and a host of other smaller ones, so you can go get it there. But there's we get like $123 a month from Spotify, no matter how hard we try, no matter what we do. However, I've been told, I learned from people who do podcasts that we need to actually be able to submit these things to Apple, to Amazon, to the other platforms, and put them up manually ourselves, and then we get a couple dollars off each one, instead of Anchor getting because they're distributing it. So Gen X Mom has been working on that. It takes a little bit. You got to have your business license, and you got to have a bank account that matches your tax ID number, and you got to go through all the stuff, and they have to verify things with you. You got to send them documents. But once you're in, then you have the chance to make a couple dollars. So 2 things. One, I'm hoping that Gen X Mom gets all that stuff straightened away by next podcast. And the other one is that during the podcast, it is my turn to turn the tables on her. She asked me all those personal questions from you guys, and they were embarrassing, but I answered them. Now I'm going to turn the tables and write down all the ones you guys have been suggesting on her, and she's already agreed she's going to answer them. So that's how we're going to go about that. Hopefully we'll get that done and get it done in a way that makes everybody goddamn happy.
I'm not happy.
You don't look happy. What's this one up here? Lord Crispy again. If you don't ambush your mom in the morning, your dad owes me. Whoa, wait a minute. Lord Crispy, hold the phone.
What if we split it, Lord Crispy?
Hold on. How come you just put a rule in place that says, if he doesn't do this, you owe me money? How about if he doesn't do it, you owe me money? Let's do that.
Whoa.
I'll read it all the way through there. It says, Lord Crispy, if you don't ambush your mom in the morning, your dad owes me when we go to Vegas, and now I've just doubled it. So now it's double or nothing, so he'll owe me 2 notes in Vegas. Better get up in the morning.
Now, you didn't say morning.
In the AM.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, genius. What does AM stand for?
After midnight.
Is it?
It is after midnight.
What does PM stand for then?
Pre-morning. Duh. God, you're so stupid.
I'm just asking questions. How am I stupid? Oh, you're clicking away as fast as you can right now. Keyboard's going in my ear, you dumb shit. Got to Google everything. Got to hurry up Google it, man. I'm Gen Z. I don't know shit unless I Google it.
Oh, what's the difference between me going to Google and you going to, like, the library? Okay, PM stands for post-meridian.
Yes, I'm aware of what things stand for. I didn't have to go look it up either. Brad Baker, I'm impressed to see the house. Brad Baker says, I'm impressed to see the house isn't on fire without Gen X Mom present. General, when do the cleaning ladies arrive? $5 for the whiskey fund. I've already had the cleaning ladies in here. All the glitter is cleaned off. all of the foreign underwear is removed, the substances are gone, and it smells right. And I took down the stripper poles and I filled in the screws in the ceiling. We patched over them, so I'm good to go. I'm clean. By the time she gets back, no harm, no foul. That's the way it's going to go, Brad Baker.
I was stuck on the roof all night, so.
Yeah, that's where you belong. All right, so what?
Okay,
See,
it
Scarlet
is
Redhead Killer knew. Everybody knows what it means. You had to go look it up.
well, they're
Noel
all
says.
older than me, you know.
Noel says
I learned
AM
something
is
new
for.
today.
Noel says AM is for amplitude modulation.
I'd like to say one thing. Been here for an hour. I know you guys want to see Gen X Dad. Is it okay to excuse myself, Gen X Dad?
Yeah, you can just get the fuck out of here for all I care.
You want my cardboard cutout or not?
No, no. Well, yeah, you should put it
sure?
there. No, because when I go to pictures, it's gonna go to split screen anyway. So
yeah, okay, I'll put the guy up there. This is my best friend.
yeah, his best friend's a cardboard cutout of himself. That figures, doesn't it? All right, now the phone's off, and I could hang up. So now I can put my password back in. Bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. And did I do it right? I did not. How'd I fuck this up? Well, I fucked up that one, didn't I? I can't even spell my own goddamn name. And I did it again. Wow, third time's a charm, dickless wonder. Hey, and we're back. Okay. So, Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. Steven Stewart says the kid should stay. Yeah, maybe he should. Maybe he should stay, but he's not gonna. Lord Crispy. $20, it comes from his pocket. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to pick up Gen X Mom in a little while, and I am going to tell her to accept an ambush video. I don't know what kind of an ambush video you're going to get, but I don't know what he's going to do. What do you want him to say? He's not going to ever go to her with the irritating stuff he does me. Your ambush video to her, he's going to walk up, hey, Mom, you ever wonder what Gen X thinks? Welcome, Gen X Talks. How was your flight? How was it being a grandma in Vegas? How was your ride home? How'd you sleep last night? Okay, those are the hard-hitting questions we had to ask today. So if that's all you get, that's all you get. You really didn't lay down any parameters or any topics. General, can't spell my name. Yeah. I know, top knots. I'm not even drinking right now. I'm totally sober, and I still can't do it. Yes, Michael Dawson says ambush video is after coffee. Who said that? Yeah, said Ace Jumpman offered a C note. He might have been. All right, look, I want to go back to some stuff that was pissing me off today. I'm sorry, but there was just some shit that rubbed me the wrong goddamn way. Did you guys see this one? This kid was he was actually supporting at a protest. There was a conservative guy who was giving a speech at a college, and this kid came in and was reading the Bible. That's all he was doing. He was reading the Bible, and these left-wing assholes were pounding drums in his face as loud as they could. I mean, right in his face. He never flinched. He just kept reading. They stole his Bible from him. They tore it to shreds. See the picture of the guy kneeling next there? All those white pieces of paper on the ground? That's the kid's Bible. One of the protesters was even eating one of the pages. One of the libtards was eating one of the pages. Now, this is the tolerant left. They were so mad at the speaker coming to this college to speak, they graffitied all over the monument signs at the college with telling this guy's a Nazi and on and on and on. That's what they did. Who said bye, Felicia? Lord Crispy, bye, Felicia? Lord Crispy, what was the... Did I miss something there, buddy? I didn't mean to. If you got something else, add something in there, Crispy, so I got what you're saying, my friend. So anyway, yeah, they tore the kid's Bible up. One guy ate a paper out of it, and they took the guy's shit and didn't let him talk. And they didn't want the conservative guy there. They graffitied their own school in protest. And it pissed me off. This kid was just reading the Bible. That's all he was doing. What happened to freedom of speech? What happened to the tolerant, kind, accepting? We accept everyone. We accept all races and genders and colors and creeds unless we don't like you, and then we'll do everything we can to fucking bury you. Yeah, the tolerant left. That made me so mad I couldn't even tell you. I was spitting fucking nails when I heard that about that guy. All right, let me scroll back up here. Make sure I'm missing. Whiskey is the life of man. Yeah, Lord Crispy, I'm with you, buddy. We'll be drinking there in Vegas. You're going. I just can't do it right now. I wish I could. Now, if you're talking about someone else, you buy Felicia. Did someone else say they were leaving? Did somebody else get pissed off? I didn't. I don't know. I mean, I must have missed it. I wasn't paying that close of attention. And I probably didn't care anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, so somebody should just kick their ass, whoever took that Bible away. I would have gone to jail for that. I'd have spent the night in jail. Fuck it. That was just that kid had very little help there, and there were some dudes around him too. All right, that's it. What was the other one? This one didn't make me mad. This one made me laugh. Protesters were fucking with Obama, and it was getting irritating. They were doing it to the point. It wasn't just saying, Obama's had a few people say some shit, and then he calms them down or he works them around, and this kept going. You know what? Are we finally allowed to say we've had enough? Are we finally, as the right side of the aisle, the correct side of the brain, as the right guys, the conservative guys, the Republican guys, are we finally allowed to say we're gonna fucking heckle, we're gonna protest? Yeah, it's time for us to do that, right? And when we get crazy and we say things and we yell and scream, now here's what I want you reporters to do. I don't want you to shake your heads and go, those goddamn conservative Republicans, those goddamn disrespectful, let the man speak, I don't want to hear that. What I want to hear from you reporters is the same thing you say when liberals do this kind of shit. I want you to go, well, what do you expect? When you have that kind of a speaker saying those kind of words, what do you expect? You're going to have to expect some of this backlash. You can't just have this type of a man speaking, saying those horrible things. You're going to get some back. We don't condone it, but you're going to get some of that backlash, because that's what you fuckers do when the left crashes a party. We don't condone it, but what do you expect them to do? I'm sorry they ruined everything. I'm sorry they burned buildings down. I'm sorry that people got hurt, but what did you expect? What did you really expect? Now, we don't condone it. That's the same treatment. That's what I want to hear from you assholes, okay? Because finally people are standing up, and not just that one guy. There was many people, and they didn't stop. They didn't let up. That's the part I liked. Yeah, we're allowed to do it too. We're allowed to finally say, we've had enough. You're fucking pushing the country over a cliff, and we're not going to wait and say, I told you so. All right? $5 from Brandon Mitchell. It's not an ambush video if she's expecting it, General. All right. Brandon Mitchell's right. I can't say anything now. He's right. I can't say anything. I can't bring it up. Not allowed to. Shit. All right. That's fair. Brandon Mitchell's right. It's not an ambush video if I warn her about it. So I will not say a word. We'll see what the kid does. But you're right. Didn't even think about that. And you called me out, and you were in the right. I was in the wrong. Elizabeth's going, good night, sweetheart. I'm going to miss you, but I'm glad you're going to get in some sleep. Good stuff there. All right, so where else were we? Newpodcast.org. I must be Twitter. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to go back to that stuff. There's just too much bullshit in there. So we'll just finish out with what we're doing with this screen, and you fine folks. We'll talk about what's going on over here. I'm not even going to go to my book of lies, and I got some stuff in there, not even going to it. And I'll tell you why. I got to get ready to go pretty soon. I got to get out of here. I got some stuff I got to do to get set, for Gen X Mom. And then I have to hike my fat ass over, get some gas, and run over there. I don't want to be late. So now that you guys know that, I got to go do that. And, this has been one of the shorter ones. It's a little bit of an hour, but this is the last day of the month, so we're going to start afresh, start anew, as they say. You know what? I was saying goodbye, Felicia, to the kid. I hope so, Richard. I didn't quite catch that. I didn't quite catch that. The other thing that I was pissed off about is everywhere I turn, and all the neighbors down the street, and we talk about stuff at the mailbox and walking around the neighborhood and stuff. And it's the costume list that we're not allowed to do. You can't do anything that's not you. If you're a white guy, you can't dress up as a Mexican. If you're Mexican, you can't be black. You can't be things you're not. And you got to be careful what you say, what you do. And there's lists out there. Please, I'm begging you, these are offensive. Please don't be any of these things. I don't understand. I don't understand. How can there be fucking lists like that? Isn't the whole point of Halloween to dress up and pretend you're somebody else? You're something else? In most cases, aren't you trying to be, in not every case, but aren't you trying to be something better? Like a little kid, you wanted to be Superman, or you wanted to be Batman, or you dress up as your favorite pro baseball player, football player, a pro wrestler. Doesn't that sound right? That's what some kids doing that. So if maybe some kid says, you know what, I've been waiting all year to dress up and be Mexican. I want the sombrero, and I want the Taco Bell, shawl thing on here, and I'm going to draw a mustache. No, you can't do that. Why? Kid waits all year to do that, maybe. Maybe they're waiting all year to be something they're not. Maybe to them, it's something better like Superman, and you're telling them no? And here's the other part that chaps my hide. And if you don't know what chaps my hide is because you're under the age of 35, go fucking look it up. Not helping you. Here's something that pisses me off. If I dress up as an Indian, everyone's pissed. Oh, you're disrespecting Indians. Why? Because you're not one. But if the rest of the year I want to pretend I'm a woman, you guys are okay with that. You endorse that. You're trying to get me to, if I tell you I'm going to dress up as a woman, oh, you're all for it. Yeah. Well, what if I want to dress up as an Indian? Oh, not an Indian. No, 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 no. You guys would really be torn if I was dressed up as an Indian woman, wouldn't you? Your fucking brains would explode. You wouldn't know which way to go. Half of you would want to shoot me. The other half is going to be praising me and rubbing my tummy going, good job, man. Good job. That's how fucking dumbass you guys all are with your list on this. You're stupid. You go too far. You wonder why there's such a backlash in voting right now. I'm not saying that the Republicans are going to win every race in every state and every level. I'm not saying that. But you guys should be winning by so much in so many places. And you're not. You're not. You're losing, or you're tied, or it's so close, you guys are holding your breath going, what the fuck happened? I'll tell you what happened. You guys ruined the economy. We were energy independent. Now we're scraping around trying to figure out how we're going to get fuel. You guys fucked up with the whole pandemic thing. You ruined our children by keeping them out of a school for a year. Then you lie and say, we're not out of school for a year. We didn't do that. It wasn't out there. It wasn't us. Sure it was. It was you fuckers. You did it. And everybody knows. You see, you're on their podiums and you tell lies like, this isn't our fault. We didn't do it. It's Ukraine. It's the previous administration. Nobody fucking believes you anymore. You ever been at the end of a bad relationship and you're just done? You might have been in love. You might have had feelings. At one point, there was this bond and you looked in each other's eye. I got it. But you ever get to the end of a relationship when you're literally exhausted? You don't even want to look at the other person anymore? You ever get to the end of a relationship and just go, I don't fucking believe a word out of your mouth. Not one word. Shut up. Everything you say is a lie. Everything is a twist on the truth. I need to get away from you. There are so many people that feel that way about the current administration and the residents at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. They're just done. Poll after poll after poll. They tried to shut these things. I saw them on YouTube. I downloaded a couple of them where there was some older black men that there was food and there was heating oil coming in and there was all this stuff being backed into their neighborhood to go give them to do for them. And this guy looked at the camera and said, I don't care if I'm a Democrat or not. This is who I'm voting for, whoever brought this. And then they start explaining that it was a Republican initiative, that it was conservatives that banded together that try to do these things. Nothing to do with liberals, nothing to do with the Democrats. 71% of the people that they were talking about in there, in every poll, between 65 and 75% of all the polls go, we don't care about Democrat anymore. We're voting for a person who can get stuff done and change this. That's all they said. They want things back the way it was. They're at the end of the relationship and they don't give a shit anymore. You can't do it. They can't fucking do it anymore. You just get exhausted and burned out. And you can have a relationship with your government. You can, they're fucking you all the time. You might as well have some other part of the relationship too. Hang on, let me get caught up here. Dark Blaze 176, $10. I had a teacher tell my son that he couldn't dress up as a native because he has white skin, and I'm 50% Lakota. Well, you know what? That he can't smoke your peace pipe, and go tell him to go fuck himself. I'll stand right with you, my man. I will stand right fucking with you. That's bullshit. Let me scroll through here. There was a couple came through from Lord Crispy. I think it was. Let me check and see. Let me scroll back and see what I can find because I'm fucking it up and I didn't do it while I was telling my story. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there was some in there. I saw Lord Crispy's in there. There was $5 ones. There's one, $5. Are you to ask the question that I put on a super chat? That's a question I want to ask about the group me. I missed it, man. I'm trying to go back. Let me just go back. Wise and Oak. Trippy. Oh, you put up a thing there. Okay, there's another one. Lord Crispy. I scrolled back far enough. I think I got it. My whole screen's green or teal. I would have fought to protect that child of God. I was cracking a joke because ZEO left. There is a delay from when the super chat, and I get it. Yeah, it's cool. Lord Crispy, it's cool. There is a delay, and I get lost on sometimes you guys, the tight-knit group in here, Bottom of the Glass Nation, sometimes you guys are talking to people. You guys are talking friendly. Sometimes you guys are arguing and shutting people up. I don't jump that shit on there. You guys handle yourself. Do what you want. All I'm saying is I didn't know what you meant. I didn't know if you thought maybe I said something. I'm always consciously aware. I don't just go, fuck off, I don't care what you guys say. No, on the contrary. I value what you guys say very much. I just was asking where it went, where it was directed. Lord Crispy, I love you. We're gonna see you in Vegas. We're tight, baby. We're tight. I wanted to make sure I read those and thank you for clarifying because I didn't know which way we went on that. But as long as it doesn't mean, then whoever you're fucking with, good. Fuck with them. Lord Crispy, good God, another half a C note. I already posed this once, but I am paying for it because I want you to read it again. I will read it again. Here's the question I want you to go up and ask your wife tomorrow. Hey, Mom, what is a grumpy and were you ever one? What is a grumpy and were you ever one? Man, you got me on that one.
That's on the same level as. Have you ever been to Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy?
Pretty close, yeah. Gen Z kid is now leaving to go to his girlfriend's house. You will be back at 10:30.
At 10:30?
Well, right after 10:30. Okay. And 11 is not right after 10:30.
I understand that.
All right.
It comes after.
Yeah, just mind your business. So have him ask, hey, Mom, what is a grumpy and were you ever grumpy? Were you using voice to text again, Lord Crispy? I'm not sure what a grumpy is. Is that terminology that I fucked up on that I don't know? Oh, groupie. Is that what he meant? Phoenix groupie? I telling you, he said grumpy. Was she ever a groupie? What was that in there? I saw another one. KG, Texas. And see if Mrs. T's tits will be acceptable. Whoa, KG, Texas. That's part 2 of a story. Part 2 of a question. He started with the word and see if Mrs. T's tits will be acceptable. What are you fucking talking about? Okay, let's back up. If Lord Crispy was asking about a groupie, she does know what that is. And if you're talking about strictly groupie for rock bands, I can tell you she will say no. But if you make it a broad thing, like a football team or a basketball team or something along that line, she would have to give you a better answer. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going down that road. Kevin Grimes, my step-granddaughter is moving from Missouri to Texas tonight. So proud of her adulting. It's so great when you see your kids adult, isn't it? That's one of the best things ever. God, the fucking thing keeps shutting off on me. Oh, I'm going to PayPal just in case. Don't Mrs. Ford to be mad. Mrs. Ford going to lecture me. Oh, there's one in there. See, I did miss one. Michelle just, I know who that is. And she wrote boo. She put $5 in and just wrote boo. Just to see if I was, you distracting the whole goddamn show. All right. They're moving. Fuck, stop with the announcements. It's my fucking dog out there. Actually, the kid's dog. Goddamn thing barks at absolutely fucking everything on the planet. He sat there the other day and barked when I put him out in the morning all the way till I brought him in at night. At this wall, at that wall, at the neighbor's wall. He's barking in the trees. He's barking at the ground. He spent half an hour barking towards the bottom of the pool. I think the fucking dog's mental. That's what I'm saying. All right. KG, yes, just send him a message. Send him the message. Yeah, send me the message. Whatever the message is, I want to get it. And I'm not even drunk. No. Oh, Mrs. T's tits for the $2 whore. Yeah, that, you might be trouble with that. There have been many, many ladies who have sent me pictures of their boobs, which I do appreciate, ladies. Thank you very much. You can never have too many boobs in your life. And, but remember, if I put it in there and it drops down here, technically that is in violation of YouTube's policies. You're not supposed to show nakedness on. Now, they probably couldn't tell, but I don't know if I want to get the kids' channel banned for that. I don't know. Maybe. I wouldn't discourage you from presenting me with the opportunity. Lord Crispy, ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? Well, here at Gen X Talks, we ask these questions. Hey, Mom, what is a groupie and were you ever one? I'm on 170 now. He owes you. He will do it, and I will not warn here. I have been warned not to warn. That's a double warning, as we say. Oh, booze. Did I not open that all the way? I just said boo. Booze was out to dinner, just got here. Hi, everyone. That's what I didn't know we're supposed to open it. I thought that was it had quotations at both ends. It said boo. And then the thing popped up and then I opened it up. I am the chief dumbass in charge. God damn. How do you folks put up with me? I have no idea how you put up with me. Wise and Oak, never have too many boobs. What if they're man boobs? Well, Wise and Oak, you are on the side of the scale where you can have too many boobs. You know why? Because you, Wise and Oak, are a boob. You're a boob if you think I want to see man boobs. You're a boob. I do not. No. I'm very sexist or whatever you want to call it. Oh, my God. Who's here? Seeking the Truth, member for 8 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. They cut you off at 500, Lord Crispy. I know from experience. Seeking the Truth has put in so much time and money and effort around here. I'm telling you, he really has. He's done a good job, and he pops in every now and then. Let us know he's here. I'm very grateful for him. Inconsequential. Well, they blocked you. What did they block you for? Was that Seeking the Truth? Did he come in and all of a sudden people are getting banned? Does Seeking the Truth have that power? I don't know. I'm not sure, but he's gone. Not Seeking the Truth, but they fucking shut everything down like that. All right, so yeah, that was the thing. Did I miss something in there? Yeah, everybody's saying hello to Seeking the Truth. It's a familiar name. There's a lot of extras they're going to say hello. That's a familiar name. It really is. All right, so what lies were we talking about? Ashley Beth Crawford, my great-grandmothers were Cherokee, French, German, and Irish. My great-grandfathers were Cherokee, English, and Welsh, and German. I can dress up whatever I please. No, you can't. You're going to get yelled at, unless you have some sort of documentation that proves that. They're just going to think you're being a racist, insensitive piece of shit, and they're going to stomp on you every chance they get. Mrs. ABC, don't let them. I'm going to stand with you. I love you. You do. I do. Where's Loud One? Loud One, let's see. Last I heard from him, he was in Discord server. If you guys don't know what the Discord server is, that's where everybody hangs out between live streams. A lot of chat rooms in there, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fun. Loud One was in there today. He was in Phoenix. I think he was probably catching some sleep right now because he had a turnaround trip back to Vegas. He's been hauling stuff up there. So, yeah. Adam Schneiderman says, my ex-wife dressed as a witch. Turned out it was accurate. I know. I've been there. Let's see. Do we get something in there? Nope. Nope. I'm still not in trouble. I think I got it. All right. Notes for me. So that's where Loudwin is, if I had to guess. I think he's still in Phoenix. I don't keep tabs on everybody quite as well as I should. Mrs. Four usually has her finger on the pulse of what's going on, but remember, she was injured for about 2.5 weeks. And I've already apologized for her injury, and you guys know what I'm talking about. So, moving on. All right, look, you guys know, now I really got to go. I got to get stuff together so I can get out of here. I got to go pick up Jennick's mom. What? Now my thing says, my PayPal says volunteer in Florida. For what? What are you talking about? What the fuck is going on here? PayPal's so weird. All right. Steven Chauvel, I love your channel. Usually watch what your kid's doing here at Gen X channel. Gen X Talk channel. This is the first video live I've seen with you. Cool shit, by the way. You seem to be a true, real great American and father. Well, I am an American. I'm not sure how great I am. And I am a father. You didn't say I was a great father, so I'll just take father because the paternity test has come back on more than one occasion. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, listen. I really got to go. I know I want to stay too. I do. But I got to get some stuff squared away. I do got to get some stuff reorganized around here before I go pick her up. I do got to drive out to the airport. I got to sit there and wait. I'm going to pick her up. Her flight comes in late, but I don't want to fuck around and miss it. I do got to get some gas, and I just need to make sure I'm there on time. So, if you guys want to go to Discord, somebody put in the Discord server gig, and you guys can go hang out there. That's where we all go. I won't be there tonight, but a lot of times I'm in the video chat rooms. I just hang out with you guys for an hour or two, and we drink and do stuff. Tonight I can't because obviously I have something else I got to go do. However, it is where everyone else is going to be. Lionheart is the supreme overlord in Discord. What he says goes. And his little minion running around with the little, like the court gesture with the little bells and things on his head, that's Trippy Pineapple. Trippy Pineapple also has some power too. They're very fair guys. If you guys fuck around in there and something goes wrong and you get kicked, chances are you're a fuck up. I have not seen them get rid of one person who didn't deserve it yet. But they create a very warm, fun, and friendly environment for everybody. So if you guys want to go there and hang out, that's the place to be. What I miss over here? Mrs. Four, your thoughts on the diesel shortage and Biden saying he can't do anything to prevent it. Mrs. Four, I kind of get there's two things that come to mind with what limited things I know outside of the media, because I do have people my age that are, you know, in positions of things of doing stuff, and so I've asked. It is a real thing about coming to a screeching halt with diesel, and what a better way to bring a country to its knees quickly than to stop moving things around the planet. Tomorrow, just because I don't even want a scare about this, I'm going down to the grocery store and I'm stocking up. I already have a good supply, but I'm going to get the toilet paper and I'm going to get paper towels and I'm going to get a bunch of canned food. And I mean a ton of it, like 4 shopping carts full of all this stuff. Why? Because it keeps. Why? Because I'll use it. If I'm paranoid and I'm away outside the curve, then I don't care. But if I'm right, if things get slow and prices go up and things get scarce, I don't want to be without. I was ahead of it with COVID. I even called all of my kids and said, go get all this stuff, and they did. And 3 weeks later, nobody could find it on the shelves, and my kids were stocked. I told them the same thing about this. I'm just going to go get some. I'm going to quietly go in there and grab a bunch of gear, put it in my cart, and take it home. I've got a ton of other stuff. I'm ready. But I don't know how bad the dip's going to be. On the flip side of that, I know that people that make diesel are ramping up production right now in the country. They've shifted a lot of their stuff. Why? It's a business opportunity. You know, there are places that refine, you know, petroleum products into diesel and into gasoline. That's what they do. And those people that can do that are going to do it. I don't know that they're good Americans and they're responding as needed. How about they're going to be able to charge $20 a gallon for it? Maybe that. So there are some things that are going to offset it. But if you could cripple a nation and bring it to its knees quickly, The government now is the supreme authority on everything. We would have to look to them for everything. Military cargo ships could come in with diesel, military planes with food. They would absolutely, without declaring martial law, they actually come in as the savior. We're here to help. We're here to fix things. We're here to get you the things you need. Yeah, we wouldn't need all that shit if you didn't fuck things up in the beginning. It's going to be close. It's going to be tight because, if that does become an issue, it'll be just after the elections. Funny, huh? Too bad if it was going to happen, and I don't want it to, but if it was going to happen, I'd rather have it happen today, so people can lay the blame at the feet of who's responsible. That's how I feel. So yeah, it's a concern. It's a gig. I think part of it is planned. I don't think you guys think that all these liberals and these Democrats in Washington are so inept and they're so dumb and they're so confused. They're not. They're not. They know exactly what they're doing. These are planned calculations. Now, at the end of it, when things get fucked up, they may go, oops. Did we do that? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I never saw that coming. Bullshit. They know exactly what they're doing it for their own reasons. All right. I'm not a doomsday preparer. I don't have, containers of stuff everywhere. I know how much my family consumes in food and water. I know that I have, 50,000 gallons of water in my pool in my backyard. I know how to clean it and prepare it. I know how to boil it. I've got chemicals and I've got chlorine to keep it green. I've got generators to run my pumps and I've got a generator to run most of my house. And I'm good for about 4 months. If things shut off right now, I could probably take my family that lives here inside for 4 months. And I've got enough ammunition to protect myself. Now, I don't ever want it to come to that. I don't ever want that to be a thing, but I do like it when Gen X mom or the kids look at me and go, Dad, we're okay for a while. The biggest worry that I've got, to tell you the truth, is that if something like that happens and it's this time of night and I've got 3 or 4 lights on and my refrigerator's running because I got enough power to do it, and if my whole neighborhood is blacked out, you don't think there's 300 people in my neighborhood that after 3 or 4 days aren't going to come knocking on my door going, hey, I heard you got some food here. Like a moth to a flame. Don't think I haven't thought about that. Some of you people that live way out in the middle of nowhere, completely envious. Because now I'm just a target. Just letting you know. I've thought about that. I thought it all the way through. I thought a bunch of stuff, but there's not something I can do for every contingency. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this is a problem. They do things calculated so that they can take over and they can run stuff. And it's just for a little while. It's just for a month. We'll do things for a month. And then the soldiers can back off and return to their bases and everything can go back the way it was. Right. Because after you guys impose taxes, they always go down eventually, don't they? How many times, I can't count how many times they've raised taxes and said, temporary tax. Well, we promise we'll let it. No, they fucking let it expire and keep going. COVID, just 2 weeks. We'll shut you down for 2 weeks. Right. A year. They can't tell us that. They couldn't say, it's COVID's here and we're going to shut you down for a year. We'd say, fuck off. We're Americans. But are they 2 weeks? Another 2 weeks. All right, a month. Okay. All right, 3 months. Yeah. Diesel shortage, the country shuts down. All right, we're taking over. We're going to have military in every city and every corner just for a month till we get things back on track. I've heard this song and dance before. Right, a month. Well, the circumstances have changed. 2 months. Okay, 6 months at the tops. Fuck. You guys know where I'm going with that stuff. I don't mean to depress you. Didn't need to depress myself. Just running my mouth. I don't know if anybody's listening anyway. This would be a good time for you all to be talking to each other and not listening to me. Arnold, I'm here from the government. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. No shit. No shit. All right. So, I do got to go. We'll see how this pans out. We're doing something. When is Halloween? What is Halloween, you guys? That's on Monday? Boom, boom, boom. My calendar won't come up. There it is. Yeah, Halloween's Monday, so maybe we'll do something. Do we have anything scheduled for Monday night? No, Monday night we don't. Oh, we have movie night Monday night. The Halloween movie starts at 6 o'clock. Maybe I'll jump on after the movie. We watch a free movie. We're watching Halloween every Monday night on Discord, and this Monday it's the original Halloween. We're going to show it. Trippy and the kid and Lionheart, they broadcast it. We all go in there and hang out, and we watch the movie together. You guys are welcome to join. It's for free. Doesn't cost anything. And then we'll see how it goes after that. Maybe we'll jump on and do a little live stream at night. Did you guys hear about The Purge? I know you guys talked about the movie The Purge, where one night out of the year there's no rules, there's no laws. You can go kill people, you can break whatever you want to do, purge it out of your system, release all that pent up anger one night out of the year. Like, what is it? There's no laws at all. You can do whatever you want. Okay. So the rumor going around social media is they want to do some sort of a purge, and everyone's talking about it like, just go do it. If 2 million of us just start running the streets and doing what we want, they can't arrest us all. They can't. Whatever town you're in, there's so many of us. If we just rush these houses and these businesses, they can't stop us. There's too many of us. They can't arrest us all. No, but I can shoot you all. Don't come to my house. Do not come to my house and try to break in and cause my family harm. That'll be the last thing you do. Like, forever. I promise you. Just, if this is a real thing, if you guys are really talking about doing this, you bunch of dumb shits, if this is a Gen Z thing, if this is a millennial thing, if this is some push where you guys think you can do it, and go fuck yourselves. I'm not part of it. I'm going to be the guy who goes against it. Don't know if it's real. I heard about it a couple times. People have brought it up to me. My mom called me and told me about it. So I don't know. But I don't want anything to do with any of that shit. And if it's real, I'm going to be so fucking pissed at anybody who participates in it. I can't even tell you, because I can't be everywhere. I have one daughter lives across town. I got one who lives in San Diego. I got one who lives in Northern California. My kids are spread out. I can't protect all of them from you fuckers if you decide to do something stupid, and I wish I could. So yeah, I'm a little bit mad about all that. But we may talk about stuff. Lord Crispy just put in a ton of fucking memberships, 20 and 20. He did 40. That's 40 people. 40 people that get to be honorary members, and we'll see how that links up with everybody and check out how that goes. It should be fun. That means you guys get the green name. That means for a month you guys are part of the club. We'll see if you guys want to stick around afterward. Nothing better than Lord Crispy coming in here, making it rain on people that deserve it. And all you guys that were hanging out here checking shit out, thank you. Thank you for sticking around, and thank Lord Crispy for doing that for you. All right. I saw that BLM is bang a local MILF. It's a true story. I'm going to hang up, but I'm going to say it real quick, and then I got to go. MILF, we all know what MILF stands for. GILF is girlfriend, right? Everybody knows that too. And then, so I get a picture from Gen X mom in Vegas today. She was dressed very tasteful. And I said, "Oh, you look great." She says, "Well, I was going for looking hot." And I go, "Oh, yeah, you look hot." And then she wrote GILF with a question mark. And I said, "No, because you're not anybody's girlfriend." And she goes, "Girlfriend?" I was thinking grandma. I'm not kidding. Next time she's on, ask that. Write that down and ask her if she did not send me that and says GILF and she was grandma. Oh, my God. It's a true story. I swear to Christ almighty. All right, listen, I got to go, you guys. I've been saying I got to get out of here, and I really do got to get out of here. I got to put my dogs out. I got to get out the door, and I got to get going on here. So thank you guys for showing up. I do appreciate it. I really do. Thank you guys for being part of Gen X Talks. Thank you guys for supporting the kid in all the ways you guys do. It's been great. It's been a blast. It's been wonderful. We're still trucking on. We got a big thing coming up in Las Vegas in January. We're going to be back there. We're going to be in Reno at the beginning of April, and then we got 2 trips back east planned for this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great thing. Things are turning corners. Yeah, we've been struggling along. We're turning some corners now. Things are starting to even out. We got the studio coming in. Gen X Mom gets a new dining room table because I fucking drilled holes in this one. It's a long story, but if you stick around, I promise I will unfold the truth to every one of you. The truth is at the bottom of the glass. We are Generation X. We are a legion of X. We are nothing but a bunch of extras, but we all participate in the bottom of the glass nation, which is where the truth is. I promise I'll catch all you guys on the flip side.